The little girl who was betrothed to you since birth. The first words when I wake up every day, not mom and dad. Just call your name. He has been your little tail since he could walk. No matter where you go, he will follow you. Every time you impatiently let him go, he always takes your hand for granted and says, I'm your future daughter-in-law. Wherever the husband is, the wife will follow, although he is 1 year older than you, but you always treat him like a sister. In the eyes of outsiders, you are an enviable childhood sweetheart. Is a match made in heaven in the eyes of both parents. Unfortunately, the good times didn't last long. 10 years ago. There was a great turmoil in the capital. The Su family was implicated and had to move to another place before leaving. Little Su Yo holds your hand and makes a pinky promise with you. We promised to wait until his hair reaches his waist. Remember to marry her. You always remember this promise. I've never forgotten. Later, you gave up the opportunity to go to Peking University and Tsinghua University, come to Jiangxing University to study, because you heard that Su Ya was studying here today. It is the welcoming party for the centenary of Jiangxing University. People present, everyone was excited because of the arrival of Su Zhaohua. The students at the party all stood on tiptoe, looked towards the door. That look is as hot as it can be. It is said that this Su school beauty, it is the first time that Jiangxing University has been established for 100 years. The most beautiful schoolgirl. Everyone naturally wants to see the real thing. At this time, you find the school leader's speech is a bit boring. I subconsciously turn my head and look towards the door. This legendary first smiling flower of a century, it's not an exaggeration. White skin, beautiful face, and long legs, better looking than those big stars, but you just looked a few more times. I retracted my gaze. No matter how good looking someone is, it's useless. Already have a fiancé. Destined not to have any intersection with other girls. Although you haven't seen this fiancé for 10 years, I don't know what she looks like now. But according to the engagement, the wedding date is the end of this year. Su Qingliu was holding a cup of milk tea, standing in the crowd searching around, while walking. Looks like he's looking for someone. This made the people present even more curious. Who is this school beauty Su looking for? The person he found must be not simple. Sudden one of the freshmen stood up and shouted, here is the soft, I'm here. This person is the freshman representative Chen Mingdong. He looks very handsome. The family is also very wealthy. People around saw that it was Chen Mingdong. Everyone in their hearts sighed. The person Su Zhaohua is looking for is indeed not simple. She is actually the freshman representative this year. Not only handsome, the family background is also very good. It can be said that he is tall, rich and handsome. But Su King fell on him, only stayed for 1 second, then he turned his eyes away. Then he continued to search among other people. Suddenly, a hint of joy flashed across his delicate face. Then he quickened his pace and walked towards a corner, until finally it stopped in front of you. A sincere face. The milk tea in my hand is held in front of you. Say, Junior, in a nice voice, this milk tea is for you. This scene shocked everyone. Who the hell is this guy? He actually asked the school beauty Su to personally deliver milk tea to him. You yourself are a little confused. What is this situation? Why did school beauty Su send me milk tea for no reason? And I don't even know him. Su Qingliu saw you standing there in a daze. I handed the milk tea to you again. Junior, don't you like milk tea? This drove the people around completely crazy. Su Qingliu is a cool goddess. No boy has ever chased him. Giving her gifts will be rejected outright. And today this cool school beauty, not only did he personally deliver milk tea to a junior, and his eyes seem a little different inexplicably, Su Zhaohua sent me milk tea in front of so many people. This makes you feel a little helpless. When I realized what was happening, and was about to say no, suddenly, a disembodied voice appeared in my mind. Perfect godly system binding successfully. Option 1. Accept Su Qingliu's milk tea reward. Consumption 100 times cashback. Reject Su Qingliu's milk tea reward. 10 centimeters shorter height. Hear the voice in your head. Your heart skips a beat, but I reacted quickly. This may be the legendary system. I could only choose the first option with tears in my eye. Accept Su Zhaohua's milk tea. Compared with my future happy life, being envied is no big deal. Thank you for the milk tea, Su Zuji. After saying that, you took the milk tea from Su Qingliu. I'm just still confused. This senior, why would you send yourself milk tea for no reason? System's voice in my mind sounded again. Task completion. Reward consumption 100 times. Rebate valid for 24 hours. The maximum rebate is 1 million. You are secretly excited. 100 times rebate for consumption. You can make a lot of money in minutes. Seeing your smile, Su Qingliu waved happily. No need to thank Zuding. See you later. Just as he turned to leave, you called him. Su Zuji, can I ask why you gave me milk tea? You guess Su Qingliu's tone is a little playful. It sounds very ambiguous. I feel even more confused. The envious looks from people around me as if to swallow you. Junior, that's right. This milk tea can only be drunk by you. Su Qingliu turned around and smiled and added a mystery gone away, leaving a touch of fragrance that touches the heart. After leaving the party, Su Qingliu covered his face and ran towards the dormitory. Until I returned to the dormitory, his heartbeat is still a little fast. Even the good fortune on my cheeks has not yet dissipated. I just gave you milk tea in front of so many people. In fact, as a girl, he is also very nervous, but I can personally give it to my fiancé whom I hadn't seen for 10 years. I still feel very happy, but you didn't recognize him. This made Su Qingliu feel a little regretful and dissatisfied. Moth pouting, stinky brother, it's only been 10 years, you don't even recognize my fiancé. Su Qingliu snorted, standing in front of the mirror and admiring myself, but I'm really different from before. That chubby little girl, they all became beauties, also changed the name, no wonder he couldn't recognize it. At this moment, the dormitory door suddenly opened. Several roommates rushed in a hurry surrounding Su Qingliu. Roommate Lin Bai was very excited, shaking Su Qingliu's arm gently. Are you really going to the freshman party? Have you given milk tea to a new student? Another roommate, Liu Yanren, couldn't help but speak out. Hud gently, tell me quickly, are the posts on the campus network true? The last roommate Zhang Shiman, his face was filled with curiosity. I want to clarify this gossip. Su Qingliu felt a little embarrassed when they looked at him. He actually wanted to say that the man was his fiancé, but now is clearly not the time. I just made a bet with a friend in the society. If you lose, you will be given a random freshman milk tea. So I just picked that snowy place. But Su Qingliu is not good at lying. I dare not look when I speak. Are these three little girls still hiding things from us? Come on, tell the truth. Do you like this student? Lin Beiwei puts her hands on her waist, an expression of leniency for confession and strictness for resistance. Su Qingliu saw that they were chasing after her. I can only use my last trick. I didn't lie to you. The fact is just as I said. Oh, it's getting late now. I'd like to invite you to have dinner at Xiaonuan restaurant. Okay. Su Qingliu knows that these three roommates are all foodies, so I deliberately treated you to a meal to divert their attention. Sure enough, when I heard Su Qingliu invite them to dinner at Xiaonuan restaurant, immediately shifted attention. Okay, this time, since you're treating us to a meal, I'll let you go for now. Zhu Xingliu secretly breathed a sigh of relief when he heard this. At the same time, you are walking happily on the street outside the school because you just tried it. System's 100-fold cashback reward. You first went to a nearby convenience store. Just bought a bottle of Coke, spend 3 yuan, and get 300 yuan cashback. As the system sound just fell, I received a text message on my phone. Your bank deposits 300 yuan. This makes you excited. This consumption rebate of 100 times is actually true, and there are still 23 left. It must be within these times. Eat up the upper limit of 1 million. You rubbed your belly. It's already past 7 p.m. except just now Su Qingliu gave you a cup of milk tea. You haven't eaten anything all afternoon. With 100 times cashback, naturally, I want to eat something good and expensive immediately. I set my sights on the small warm restaurant opposite the school. This is a high-end restaurant. It is the most expensive restaurant near the school. Just sat down, just pick up the menu, and order from the most expensive to the lowest. First up was 8 pieces of king crab and wagyu with caviar, Australian lobster, royal fried rice, another bottle of 1982 Lafite to rinse your mouth. Waitress, I saw that you ordered all the expensive dishes in the restaurant. Hein opening master, you ordered a bit too much. We are here to promote the CDROM campaign. Can't waste it. Let's serve everything together after we finish eating. Soon the dishes you ordered were served. Come on, master, the dishes you ordered are here. Please take your time. The waitress is very enthusiastic. Stand by and introduce, since adding it to the middle and lagging behind 8 years ago, I have never eaten such luxurious food again. And the days passed very well. Now there are so many delicious. You're welcome, of course. Xuanjai picked up the chopsticks and started eating. The other side, Su Qingliu and others also came to Xiaonuan restaurant. The first campus beauty in the history of Jiangxing University appears. It instantly attracted the attention of many people in the restaurant, especially the boys who were staring at it. I'm almost drooling. Su Qingliu sat down and smiled. Today I will treat you. You guys can order whatever you want. Suzhou City Tianhai Group Industries spread all over the country, market value of hundreds of billions. So Su Qingliu is a typical white, rich and beautiful woman. There is no shortage of money with Su Qingliu's words. Lin Beiwei and the others ordered without hesitation. After dinner, you walked out of the box. Total consumption, 7,500 yuan. At the same time, the system also refunded you 750,000. There is still 250,000 cashback. Have to go consume again. You looked around casually. There were 4 girls sitting by the window. One of them will give you milk tea in the afternoon. The first joke in history. Zhu Qingliu just needs 250,000 yuan of cashback, otherwise, just brush it off him. He treated me to milk tea in the afternoon. I'll give him a meal. Boss, I want to pay the bill. The lady boss of table number 14 by the window, after checking the list, say hello. Table 14 spent 2,000. This leaves you speechless. How come it's only 2,000? That means there is still 500 consumption left. Boss, order another mousse cake to Su Qingliu at table 14. Since Su Qingliu gave me a cup of milk tea, then treat him to a meal. This is called not owing each other. Good sir. A total of 2,500 yuan. After checkout, the information was immediately fed back. Congratulations to the host for successfully cashing back 250,000. You just walked away. Su Qingliu finished his meal. Take out your phone and prepare to pay, but got an unexpected news. Miss Su, a boy just paid the bill for you. And let me give you a mousse cake. Who is that boy? I want to pay him back. Su Qingliu said with firm eyes. He just walked out. The handsome guy at the door is the boss lady. Finger on paper. Go to the door quickly. Su Qingliu. I looked in the direction the lady boss pointed. She suddenly discovered that the boy was her fiancé. He subconsciously confirmed. The boss lady, are you sure it's him? The lady boss nodded. Su Qingliu suddenly became a little excited. He never expected it was his fiancé who paid for him. That's fine. I'll ask him back next time. Su Qingliu blushed. I suddenly had an excuse to treat my fiancé to a meal. He is worried that he has no chance to get close to you. Now I have a chance. Hearing this, the 3 roommates were all stunned. Su Qingliu always refuses to pay others. I actually accepted the boy's request. This is the first time in history. Who is that handsome guy? It actually accepted his payment. Lin Beiwei suddenly leaned over, a face full of surprise. Su Qingliu did not answer them. He ran away on purpose. It's too late. We have to go back. In a few days I have to prepare for the recruitment of new members for the painting club. Su Qingliu said as he ran out quickly. Others see here. Only then did I know Su Qingliu didn't want to tell him at all. Xuanjai is about to stop chasing us, and we won't ask anymore. But that mousse cake, should you share it with us? Sharing is not allowed. He bought it for me. Su Jing, if I hold the mousse cake tightly in my hands and run forward, I'm afraid someone else will take it away. This is the first time my fiancé bought me one in 10 years. He must eat it all by himself. The next morning, you look at the 1 million balance on your phone. Ow, I have 1 million. There is also capital for investment. Maybe I can help my family get back on track. Therefore, you listen very seriously to this market investment class. I want to achieve results in the future. You must first enrich yourself. Suddenly, the classmates around me were shocked. This is not the campus beauty of our Jiangxing University. Is this Suzuji? How did he come to our classroom? She is worthy of being the first campus beauty in the history of Jiangxing University. So beautiful. If I could date him once, I'm willing to reduce my lifespan by 10 years. You're dreaming. He would never date you, even if he lost 100 years of his life. Such a big commotion. You certainly noticed it. Su Qinglong standing outside the classroom door, but I just glanced at him. I already have a fiancé in my heart. I have no interest in other girls. Immediately just continue to calmly organize your class notes. This investment course is really beneficial. Soon the bell rang. A kind of boy rushed out madly. Almost instantly, they surrounded Su Qinglio. But Su Qinglio's first sentence was, I'm here to see Jiang Cheng. As soon as this was said, everyone was shocked. Su Daxiahua came to see Jiang Cheng again. What's going on? Envious and jealous eyes. I'm instantly focused on you. You are speechless at this moment. Came to Su Qinglio. Senior sister Su, what is it that you are looking for me this time? Although I feel depressed, but your voice is quite polite. This is a snack for you, buddy. Su Jingguo said. I handed the bag of snacks to you. There is still a hint of expectation in the peach blossom eyes. This statement once again shocked everyone at the scene. Su Daxiahua actually sent food to Jiang Cheng again. What is going on? What's so good about this one? He actually asked Su Daxiahua to give him something twice in a row. The students at the scene took out their phones and started taking pictures. This is definitely the biggest news today. You're also confused. Sister Su, why are you bringing me food again? I guess we don't know each other. I really don't want to continue snacking. I don't want to have anything to do with Su Zhaohua. I just want to study quietly, then use the 1 million in your hand to invest and make money. Su Qinglio smiled coquettishly and said, I don't know you for the first time. After 2 or 3 times, we got to know each other. This is clearly a fallacy. But you can't refute it. But no merit, no reward. You really can't take snacks. Otherwise, people will misunderstand you. It would be even worse if it got to my fiancé's ears. Su Qinglio saw that you still refused to accept it. After thinking about it, said again, this time, I'm here to thank you for treating me to dinner last night. And thank you for giving me the cake. That French mousse cake is really delicious. As soon as this was said, everyone present was shocked again. Oh my god, Jiang Cheng actually invited Su Zhaohua to dinner yesterday. This kid is good. One for dinner, a return snack. Are they in love? You were also a little surprised. Never expected Su Qinglio actually knew he paid for the meal yesterday. This is going to cause misunderstanding. Just wanted to make money from him. Now it seems he misunderstood. Junior, don't you like snacks? Su Qinglio Jine was reluctant to accept his snacks. I thought you didn't like snacks. Randomly blinking, a pair of big eyes. Go on. Then I'll treat you to dinner tonight. Okay. I'm just paying for my dinner last night. This statement surprised the boys who were watching. Is this still the cool goddess of Jiangxing University? How come you're not aloof in front of Jiang Cheng? But you can. I don't want my fiancé to be wronged anymore. When I was about to refuse, the system sound appeared again. Perfect godly system. Departure mission. Accept Su Qinglio's invitation to dinner and accept his snacks. Reward investment rebate 10 times. Reject Su Qinglio's invitation. Height reduction of 10 centimeters. You cursed in your heart. I chose the first option again. Accept Su Qinglio's invitation to dinner and accept his snacks. Sister Su, I really like your snacks. I'd love to have dinner with you tonight. You pretend to be willing. In fact, I don't really want to accept it. Really? And we have a deal. 6 p.m. I'm waiting for you in box 2 of Xianuan restaurant, and these snacks are for you. Susan, if you happily give the bag of snacks in your hand stuffed into your hands. Then I smiled and said goodbye to my junior. I'm looking forward to meeting you tonight. Mission completion. Reward investment rebate 10 times. Maximum rebate 10 million. You heard the sound of this system and immediately came back to your senses. Then, while everyone was washing, when everyone is focused on the back of Su Zhaohua, took the opportunity to sneak away. After returning to the dormitory, you closed the door immediately. Fortunately, I ran fast, otherwise, they will surround us. After you took a breath, put the bag of snacks on the table. Then I checked the rewards that the system had just sent. Took a look at the description of this reward. A secret excitement. Although I accepted Su Jinlio's invitation to dinner will be envied by others, but I received a 10-fold return on investment. This is just a small consolation for you. When you were thinking about what to invest in, the bedroom door suddenly slammed, being pushed away. Then the 3 roommates ran in frantically. Jiang Cheng, what is your relationship with Su Zhaohua? Why did he finish his milk? He and snacks. Now I invite you to dinner. We are brothers. We won't tell anyone. Tell the truth and satisfy your brother's curiosity. You were speechless, but I could only patiently explain to them. I really have nothing to do with senior sister Su. Who would believe it? It's fine if it's the first time I send milk tea. They are sending snacks to treat us to meals. This is not a big deal, Fatty Wang Hao said with a look of misfortune on his face. I don't believe it either. Unless you swear an oath. The skinny antelope also spoke up, facing their aggressiveness. You are a little speechless. I won't give them a satisfactory answer this time. I'm afraid I can't handle it. I swear I have nothing to do with Su Qinglio. Never before. Nothing will happen in the future. If there is any, the little penis is 10 centimeters shorter. You already have your fiancée Su Ya in your heart. This life, it is absolutely impossible to be with other girls. Intersection. So you really meant your oath. 3 roommates, I see you swear on your dick. They believed it for the time being. You're so cruel to us. Fatty Wang Hao nodded and said at the same time, after Su Qingliu returned to the dormitory, start putting on makeup. Seriously, Su Qingliu usually doesn't wear makeup, but even if you are bare-faced, he is also the top campus beauty of Tianhai University. Reason why I suddenly put on makeup today, it's all because I want to have dinner with you tonight. This is him and his fiancée. First meal in 10 years, of course, you have to dress up, stinky brother. You will be amazed by me tonight. Su Qingliu brushed her eyelashes while secretly looking forward. After changing clothes, Su Qingliu's curvy figure is clearly visible, especially those long legs wrapped in white stockings, stupid and lustful before going out. Su Qingliu also changed to a new powder color high heels, just opened the door. My roommate just came back from the cafeteria after dinner. Seeing Su Qingliu dressed up, a moment of astonishment. Oh my god, Qingliu. Are you dressed like this to participate in a beauty pageant? In Beiwikiao's face was full of surprise. Yishimeng and Liu Yanran also became indifferent. Su Qingliu, who usually doesn't dress up today, I am so beautifully dressed. Qingliu, where are you going? Yu Yanran couldn't help but ask, I'm running out of time, I'm leaving first. Su Qingliu looked at his phone. It's alt 6 o'clock. He no longer cares about his feelings. He ran out quickly. He was anxious to have dinner with Zhang Cheng. It's almost 6 o'clock. You walked out of the bedroom. But you don't have any clothes. Dress casually too. In your opinion, having dinner with Su Qingliu, it was completely forced by the dog system. But since I promised Su Qingliu you won't miss the appointment. After arriving at the favored restaurant, soon a waitress came up to serve. Su Qingliu asked me out. It seems to be VIP box 2. I'm here to find him. You explained that you came to the doctor. After the waitress got her identity confirmed, soon I took you to VIP box 2. You tried to push the door open. Sure enough, I found that Su Jinliu was already waiting inside. And he is dressed very beautifully tonight. She is even more beautiful than a big star. You see the Weiwei Airy, this is like a fairy descending to earth. Su Qingliu saw that you were fascinated by yourself. I secretly felt happy, but you recovered quickly. Sister Su, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting for so long. Although, at Su Qingliu a little more. Huit, Zhang Cheng, just order whatever you want. I treat tonight, Su Qingliu said with joy in his eyes, her watery eyes. I've been with you since you came in. This makes you a little embarrassed. I'm fine with whatever I want. I think it's better to go with Suzuji. You are a little speechless, although this Suzuji is a girl, but it gives you the feeling it's like eating itself. Then you should drink some orange juice first. Su Qingliu said as he picked up a bottle of orange juice and walked over. But because she was wearing high heels, walking is a little inconvenient. She never wears high heels. Put it on specially to see you today. In addition, this orange juice is from Su Qingliu tea, because he knows you've loved orange juice since you were a kid. Sister Su, I'll pour it myself. You don't want to bother Su Qingliu to pour you a drink. She reached out to take the drink bottle from his hand. However, Su Qingliu insisted that his junior, I'll pour it for you. Su Qingliu said, I want to grab the bottle from you. Who would have thought he was overdoing it? Wearing high heels, the body is bright. I lost my balance and fell towards you. You were hit by Su Qingliu, then get used to sex. You fall to the ground biting your head, and Su Qingliu fell into your arms. When I was falling down, you will feel a soft and sweet feeling on your mouth. Su Qingliu felt the same way. When the two of them opened their eyes, they all stood there at the same time. The posture of the two people is very ambiguous. Your mind goes blank. Finished my first kiss. It's just like this. It was taken away by my senior for no apparent reason. How can I explain this to my fiancée Suya? But Su Qingliu was secretly delighted at this moment. I kissed my future husband. This is my first kiss. I want to kiss you more. It turns out that kissing is really addictive. Su Qingliu's pretty face flushed. My heartbeat is so fast, but I didn't mean to get up. I even want to kiss you a little longer. You've been awake after coming here. You pushed Su Qingliu away. Then he quickly wiped his mouth with his hand. I feel very upset, but as a man you were the first to care about Su Qingliu. Sister Su, are you okay? It's okay. I'm really sorry. I didn't hold the drink. Su Qingliu apologized repeatedly. I secretly feel a little sorry. I just cleared it once. It would be nice if it could be cleared for a while. When speaking, Su Qingliu was still savoring the gentle feeling just now. The sweet and warm feeling made him a little obsessed. Thinking about her pretty face, couldn't help but blush again. Even forget orange juice drink. It all fell on his legs. Good thing you noticed this. Immediately remind Suzuji, orange juice on your legs. Let me wipe it for you. He quickly pulled out a few tissues from the table. And I bent down subconsciously. Go and wipe Su Qingliu's thighs. It's orange juice. Su Qingliu reacted. I saw you wiping his thigh with tissue. First I was stunned. Mysterious face more red. No man has ever touched my thighs, but today you wiped me back and forth. The key is that he doesn't hate it. On the contrary, I think there is no problem. On the contrary, after you react a bit awkward and embarrassed. Sister Su, I didn't mean to take advantage of you. I just want to wipe the drink off your thigh. It's okay. I can't clean it. I'll just take it off and wash it. Senior Su said she was going to take it off and fove you. This scares you. Sister Su, I want to go to the bathroom. You delay saying this first. You quickly ran away from the box. If Su Qingliu saw you running away, I cried and laughed. My stinky brother is so cute. Su Qingliu smiled. My mind can't help recalling the gentle scene just now, and you ran to the bathroom. My heart is still beating wildly. This Su Qingliu is really a beauty who brings disaster. It's fine if she looks like a disaster to the country and the people and dressed so stupid and lustful. Which man can bear this? Besides, you are a normal man full of vigor and vitality. What makes you hate more is the first kiss I kept for 20 years is gone. It was an accident, not a kiss. My first kiss is still there. You comfort yourself with material things. Then I wash my face with cold water in the bathroom. Want to calm myself down. 10 minutes later, you return to VIP box 2 after you calm down. Su Kingleo has been take off the stained white stockings, sit there quietly, 2 snow white and delicate long legs just like this, exposed to the air, and Su Kingleo was wearing a miniskirt. But you didn't go to see, you already have gi in your heart. I won't look at other girls. Zhang Cheng, you're back. Ordered a few dishes, do you like it? Su Kingleo said enthusiastically. You subconsciously glanced at the dishes on the table. Braised pork, mashed potatoes, etc. Everything you like to eat, Sister Su. Let's eat quickly. No contact after dinner. Or indeed afraid of Su Zhaohua. After sitting down again, you grabbed the chopsticks, then they started to eat without any hesitation. Really don't want any relationship with Su Kingleo. I don't have time to invest. So you want to end this dinner quickly. Su Kingleo is not like you, rude quick steak, but she took small sips in a ladle-like manner. When met those watery eyes, it stays on you. My stinky brother still looks so good. When eating this meal took nearly in. Mainly because Su Kingleo eats too slowly after dinner. You played a game of then I looked at you and kept staring at you. Su Kingleo said, after eating, should we go back? Hear your words. Su Kingleo finally reacted. Have you finished eating? Eat more. I'll go again. Su Kingleo still wants to stay with you for a while longer. He couldn't bear to leave so quickly. Separated from my future husband, but you don't want to stay with this Su Kingleo. Sister Su, I'm full, let's go back. You urged again. Okay, but you have to take me back to the dormitory. Su Kingleo said with a hint of coquettishness. No problem, let's go. You didn't hesitate, nodded immediately. This request is not too much, and you are in a hurry to get rid of Su Kingleo, so I agreed without hesitation. After coming out of the box, there are still many people eating in Xinlai restaurant. When Su Kingleo came out, many guests in the restaurant. Almost instantly, I turned my head and looked over. You deliberately distanced yourself from Su Kingleo, because I don't want others to misunderstand, but Su Kingleo deliberately came closer, just holding hands. After returning to the dormitory, Su Kingleo's 3 roommates surrounded him. A look of forced confession. Little girl, tell me, who are you going to have dinner with tonight after dressing up so beautifully? Lin Beiwei was the first to ask. I didn't have dinner with anyone. Su Kingleo shook her head. Some guilty answers. People take your photos. Posted on the campus network. You still don't admit it. Lin Beiwei took out her cell phone. Ironclad evidence. What else do you have to argue? Su Kingleo didn't expect they're so fast. Just take a photo of yourself. And Zhang Cheng posted on the campus network. When I was about to confess the truth, Liu Yanran suddenly came closer and said, wait a minute. Tingliuo, where are your white stockings? I saw you go out wearing white stockings. No, when you two are having a meal, let's do it. Lin Beiwei suddenly screamed such fierce words. Su Kingleo's face turned red. Yi Shiman and Liu Yanran heard this. Instantly a strong expectation was born. Then he opened his eyes wide and looked at Su Kingleo. I waited expectantly for his answer. How could it be possible? My white stockings were stained by orange juice. That's when I took it off. Su Kingleo quickly explained to prove his innocence. Su Kingleo also put the orange juice in the bag. The dyed white stockings were taken out. You see, the white stockings are indeed stained by orange juice. I didn't lie to you. This statement can indeed prove what Su Kingleo said. But when he said this, the smiling face couldn't help but turn red, because I saw this pair of white stockings. It suddenly reminded him of Zhang Cheng. Holding a tissue, the scene of the repairman rubbing back and forth on his thigh. It's true. But why are you blushing? Besides, I seem to smell a man's scent on you, Lin Beiwei said with a sly smile. Su Kingleo was frightened when he heard this. I was afraid they would see something. I'm a little tired. I'm going to take a shower. Su Kingleo hurriedly pushed them away, blushing. She ran to the bathroom in the dormitory. You are the one who caused my stinky brother's death. Su Kingleo was hiding in the bathroom, feeling shy, but when I think about the fact that my first kiss was given to Zhang Cheng, he suddenly felt it was worth it. But Zhang Cheng still didn't recognize him. Su Kingleo felt a little regretful. Looks like I'll have to give him some hints tomorrow. Be more obvious this time. Otherwise he wouldn't have guessed that I was his fiancée. What a stupid husband. Club recruitment square. There was a long queue in front of the painting club's booth. Say less, there are also hundreds of freshmen signing up for the painting club, but most of them are men. Obviously these guys don't have simple ideas. After seeing this situation, Su Kingleo, the president of the company, then the conditions for joining the painting club were modified. Your junior students, our painting club has new recruitment requirements now, only recruiting female members, and the painting test must be level 5 or above. If these two conditions are not met, you can leave now. As soon as this was said, this caused a commotion among the crowd, especially the boys were desperate all of a sudden. As the crowd dispersed and prepared to leave, Su Jinliu, I suddenly spotted you in the crowd. Suddenly, a mystery appeared on his face. I took a painting club registration flyer. Jog over, Junior. Do you want to sign up for our painting club? Then speaking, I also handed you the registration leaflet. In a pair of big eyes like water, showing a look of eager expectation, this would cut shocked everyone. What is the situation? Su Da Zio Hua, he actually took the initiative to invite his medical students to join the painting club. Wasn't he touching just now? Why are you now actively asking new students to join? Besides, this is a man. Didn't they say they don't recruit male members? You're a little confused now. What is the situation? I didn't even sign up. Why does this senior sister Su come to bother you? Junior, do you want to join our painting club? No interview required. We also have various benefits. Su Kingleo saw that you didn't answer him, a little anxious. You were speechless after you came to your senses. Sorry, senior, I can't draw. It's a man again, so I don't meet your recruitment requirements. You politely refused. Su Kingleo didn't expect you actually rejected his invitation. Since he came to Tianhai University, this is the first time I've been rejected. But Su Kingleo was not angry at all. Who told you that you are his future husband? Jedi, wait for me here for a moment. After Su Kingleo said this, he turned around and walked back, then put the whiteboard. The two conditions for recruiting members are listed. The piece was erased with an eraser. Everyone looked puzzled. What is the purpose of erasing these two conditions? But they soon found out I saw Su Kinglio come back to you again once again, a sweet invitation. Our painting club has no conditions for recruiting people now. You can promise now have you joined our painting club. As soon as this was said, everyone present was dumbfounded again. But even so, you don't want to join the painting club. Because you are really not interested in painting. In addition, you don't want to have anything to do with Su Kinglio. When I was thinking about how to refuse again system, the voice of the old man appears in your mind again. The perfect godly system starts again. Mission option 1. Agree to Su Kinglio to join the painting club. Rewards master level painting skill 10 times rebate on painting sales. Option 2. Reject Su Kinglio's invitation. Reward. Increase the size of your little dick by 50 centimeters. Seeing these two awards, I was speechless again. This dog system is forcing me to make a choice again, although this time option 2 is not 10 centimeters shorter. But what can we do with an increase of 50 centimeters? Finally, you tearfully accepted Su Kinglio's invitation. Sister Su, since you sincerely invite me, then I will reluctantly agree join your painting club. Su Kinglio heard you agreed. The smiling face is full of happiness to death. Really, have you agreed to join our painting club? Su Kinglio couldn't believe it and confirmed it again. I agree to join your painting club. You nodded. I sighed silently in my heart. Junior, since you have agreed to join our painting club, please fill out this form. And Su Kinglio said sweetly, I handed you a form. All right, you took the form reluctantly. And I grabbed a pen. In the envy and hatred of the crowd, filled out the form under the gaze of Su Kinglio, is sitting opposite you, chin on both hands, watching you intently. I thought he would be a member of my club in the future. You can see him every day. I was overjoyed. Stinky brother, you will never be able to escape from my 5-finger mountain again. Su Kinglio was secretly delighted. Afterwards, he took a bottle of water. Jiang Cheng, are you thirsty? This is Nongfu Spring, you take a sip. Everyone was surprised again when they saw this. When did this cool schoolgirl become a bootlicker? In the past, other boys always held the drinks. Milk tea goes to Su Kinglio to show her courtesy. Today it was Su Kinglio who was offering you a bottle of mineral water. And you seem reluctant. Put it down. I'll drink it later. Do I need to fill in my WeChat ID as well? You frowned and said yes, of course you have to fill it out. Su Kinglio was thinking about going back later. I want to secretly add your WeChat. Okay, you're a little speechless. But I still filled it out truthfully. After filling in, you handed the form to Su Kinglio. Sister Su, I have finished filling it out. If there's nothing else, I'll leave first. Okay, fellow student. Tomorrow at noon the painting club will have its first club activity. Remember to report to the art museum on time. Su Kinglio reminded with anticipation. And no. I'll come back when I have time. You left impatiently after saying this. Everyone went crazy when they saw this. What is the attitude of this charter? How dare you treat Su Zhaohua so coldly? Were you looking for death? Afterwards their attention was focused on the painting club again. Because Su Kinglio just said their painting club is recruiting people and has no conditions. So they all got excited. Sign up soon. Someone rushed to the painting club's recruitment booth, then pick up the form and fill in the information. A man rushed up, others also rushed over. I want to take the opportunity to fill out the form to register. Where did you think? Su Kinglio turned around and said to them, excuse me, everyone, our painting club has new conditions for recruiting. People must be female, then the painting level must also be above level 5 or equal strength. As soon as these words came out once again, everyone was shocked. Didn't they just hire a guy? People also say that they can't draw by why couldn't bear to wash anymore. After coming to Su Kinglio, he whispered to Kinglio, you're too obvious. People will gossip about you. I'm happy to let them say whatever they want. Su Kinglio holds your information form. I feel happy. He doesn't care about other people's feelings. In his heart, only you, only then can you enter his world unconditionally. In the dead of night, Su Kinglio tossed and turned in bed. Some can't sleep. When I think of the opportunity in the future, I can see you every day. I was so happy. Shuenji quietly put your member. The information sheet was taken out. I don't know if my stinky brother is asleep now. It's only 8 o'clock. You should not go to bed yet. Add WeChat and chat with him. Su Kinglio thought sweetly. Then take out your phone. Follow the WeChat ID on the member information sheet. Added in the past. Just add WeChat friends you haven't passed yet. Why hasn't my friend request been approved? Su Kinglio's nose slightly holding the pink phone, waiting anxiously. I was thinking about what to talk about later. Or maybe it's to give my stinky brother some hints. Let him think of me as his fiancée Su Ya. However, after waiting for nearly an, Su Kinglio, there's still no response from you. Why haven't you added me yet? Did I enter the wrong number just now? Let's add it again. Unwilling to give up, Su Kinglio added again, but after waiting for a long time, there is still no response. Maybe the phone wasn't next to him. Su Kinglio sighed finally. I can only comfort myself like this. What he didn't know was you have seen his friend request. You just ignored me. You really don't want. I have nothing to do with this Sushai University beauty anymore. Nah, on campus. Every day there are rumors about you and Su Kinglio. Free milk tea and snacks please demonstrate. And today's special invitation from the painting club. If my fiancée Su Yo knew about this, I might get jealous and angry. You feel annoyed when you think of this. You sighed and put your phone aside. Slowly fell asleep. The next afternoon, painting room in the school art gallery. The other members haven't arrived yet. There was already a British handsome, tall, rich and handsome. He is the vice president and designer of the painting club. Art teacher, I'm a junior art student. Lin Wenwei, he studied under the great painter Tian Hai. I passed the painting exam more than 10 years ago. With his professional painting skills, joining an amateur painting club is a waste of time. But the reason why Lin Wenwei came also serves as a part-time art teacher in the painting club. It's all about pursuing Su Kinglio. Soon members of the painting club came in one after another. Most of them are girls. They saw the male senior Lin Wenwei coming. They all rushed over like crazy. A group of girls surrounded Lin Wenwei and kept showing their affection. They are just a bunch of female lickers. However, Lin Wenwei simply perfunctorily answered them, until a beautiful figure appeared at the door of the studio. Lin Wenwei, this is why I can't wait to push away these crazy people. Walked towards him. King Lu, you are here one summer vacation. How are you? Lin Wenwei couldn't wait to greet the dog-licking look is obvious. How was your summer vacation? Su Qingliu simply responded, the beautiful couple is in the studio. Search everywhere. Su Qingliu is looking for you. He wants to ask you why last night didn't accept his WeChat friend request. He waited all night. I still have dark circles under my eyes. Lin Wenwei saw that Su Qingliu seemed to be looking for someone. I couldn't help but ask King Luo curiously, who are you looking for? No one was found. Su Qingliu shook his head. No straight eyes from beginning to end look at Lin Wenwei, but Lin Wenwei was unwilling in order to pursue Su Qingliu. I just came to this painting club, and I've been chasing for a whole year. I haven't even got his contact information yet. Qingliu, you see, we have known each other for almost a year. Can I add you on WeChat? It will be convenient for us to contact you later. You ask why I'm patient enough to please you. No, I don't usually add people on WeChat. Su Qingliu smiled sweetly. Rejected again. You just walked in from outside. After Su Qingliu saw you, the watery eyes light up slightly, then he stretched out his long legs. I trotted towards you. Zhang Cheng, why did you come just now? I added you as my WeChat friend last night. Why don't you let me pass? That's Su Zuji. I don't usually add people casually. You scratched your head in embarrassment. A stinky brother. Am I an ordinary person? I'm your emergency. Su Jingliu almost told the truth. Fortunately, he changed his tone in time. I'm your president. Last night, I waited for your friend to pass. I waited all night. I have dark circles when I wake up in the morning. Su Qingliu said angrily. Lin Wenwei, see here, ignite an extreme psychological. His face looks very bad too. Sister Su, I really don't add anyone on WeChat casually. Les swallowed secretly and said, and Su Jinliu has made up his mind today. Add your WeChat, but I can't ask you to do the same like his friend request. After all, she is a girl and needs to be more reserved. So Su Jinliu found an excuse. Say no to WeChat. How can I contact you in the future? I won't be able to find you in club activities from now on. So you must add me on WeChat. The WeChat accounts of other members are now. I'm missing you in order to get you. Su Jinliu doesn't even blush when he lies. In fact, the painting design, he only has the WeChat accounts of a few female members. He didn't add any of the male members' WeChat accounts. Lin Beiwei came with Su Qingliu. See here, darkly, Su Qingliu is such a simple girl to add Zhang Cheng's WeChat, even told lies without blinking, and it really subverted Lin Beiwei's cognition in this case. Well, now that we have come to this point, you can only agree that's pretty good. I looked at your Su Qingliu and heard you agree. Secretly relieved, Shuan Jiqiao's face was full of joy. Then I saw you took out your phone, turned on the screen. Su Qingliu's eyes have been fixed on your phone. I'm afraid you'll regret it again. But when he sees your phone screensaver, this is a photo of him when he was a little fat girl. And a little surprised mystery is so touching. A husband's phone screensaver, it's a photo of me when I was a child. He values me so much. I'm the one you see every day when you open your phone. Su Qingliu, at this time, I have already forgotten the unhappiness of last night. And this small mobile phone screensaver, I was so touched. I almost cried and threw myself into your arms. Sister Su, I agree to your friend request. Can you let me go now? You looked at Su Qingliu helplessly. Where did you think the other person was looking at him with a touched expression? I didn't expect you to value me so much. Su Qingliu, subconsciously speak out the truth in your heart. Just you listen, but I didn't feel it when I got here. But he sighed secretly. I just agreed to the friend request. Is it necessary to be so moved? Lin Beiwei opened her mouth wide when she saw this. A surprised expression. I look at Su Qingliu more and more now. But more like a dog licker. I just accepted his friend request. And be so moved. This is simply a fighter among licking dogs. This Cole guy's character seems to be about to collapse. The people washing at the gate were even more angry. Zhang Cheng, this kid completely attracted Su Qingliu's attention. It seems that in the eyes of the goddess, there is nothing else besides Zhang Cheng. There's no one else. Damn, this guy can't stay in our painting club. He must be driven out thinking of this. Lin Wenwei suddenly walked over Zhang Cheng. You are a new member this year. Right. Lin Wenwei pretended to be polite and greeted Bao. I heard that you were specially invited by Su Zume. Really? What's wrong? You feel that Lin Wenwen has some ill intentions. After Lin Wenwen carried it into the mind, said somewhat provocatively, we are a painting club. They are usually people who only know how to draw. I heard that you can't draw, right? If you can't draw, I may not be able to integrate into our community. I suggest you choose a club that suits you. Lin Wenwei's words are already very clear, clearly trying to impress people, and it's very direct. Su Qingliu got a little angry when he heard this. He was the one who recruited Zhang Cheng, and this Lin Wenwei actually wanted to kick Zhang Cheng out. How could he, as the president, tolerate this? Senior Lin, even if Zhang Cheng doesn't know how to draw, he can learn it slowly. Who can draw all of a sudden? Su Qingliu retorted unwillingly. Really? But we teach painting here. It's still quite difficult. It can't be because of him alone. It will affect everyone's learning progress. Lin Wenwei said to Ju. The members of the surrounding community looked at the members of the studio. Many of them are girls. They all admire Lin Wenwei. After listening to Lin Zushang's words, they all echoed. Su Qingliu saw some opportunities here. Just when I was born to protect you, you stood up on your own yesterday. I said I can't draw it. It doesn't mean I won't draw today. The corners of your mouth slightly raised, although I don't like this painting. But now that I have joined, then you can't give up halfway. At least I have to get the credits for joining the club. Lin Wenwei heard this. I really couldn't help but snort. Yesterday, I said I couldn't draw. I will draw today. Stay here, for you really dare to say anything big. Lin Wenwei glanced at you with disdain. taunting, since you said you can draw, then draw us a picture. If we are not satisfied with the painting, then we can only launch this painting club. Lin Wenwei is determined to drive you away. Su Qingliu interrupted anxiously when he saw this. Zhang Cheng, don't promise him. I'm the president. I have the final say here. No one can make you leave. But you didn't listen to his gaze and looked directly at Lin Wenwei. Said, no problem. I printed it. If I can't draw as well as you, I automatically log out. You are looking to test your master painting skills. See what the painting looks like. And I can ask Su Qingliu to help estimate the price. This way you can operate. Lin Wenwei saw that you agreed. The corners of my mouth can't help you, Yang. This silly boy wants to surpass him in painting. That's a daydream. I'll give you my place on the drawing board. Paints, brushes, drawing boards, and drawing paper are all here. Already made. Lin Wenwei urged. He wants to see your joke. Su Qingliu was very worried when he saw this. I couldn't help but step forward again to persuade Zhang Cheng. Don't draw it, or draw it in a few days. I'll help you train. You didn't answer. Instead, he sat calmly in his seat. Then I picked up a pen, turned it around in my hand. This brush is so long. This is the first time I have used this kind of professional painting technique. I looked at the paint again. I found out that art students use so many pigments. There are at least 30 kinds. Draw it now. What are you looking at? You haven't seen such a professional drama before, right? Lin Wenwei urged. Why are you in such a hurry? I have to think carefully about what to draw. You glanced at him. Thinking about what to draw. Everyone sees you taking so long to write. They all think you are stalling for time. Lin Wenwei smiled proudly. I think this is a sign that you can't draw. There was also Su Qingliu, who was secretly anxious. Even my two little hands were sweating from nervousness. Soon you figured out what to draw. Grab the brush, mix the paint, and start painting. Although you have master-level painting skills, but because it is my first time drawing, I'm still a little unfamiliar with the painting tools. But it doesn't stop you from painting. Lin Wenwei, wait until someone sees you're so unfamiliar with the tools. I'm more convinced that you can't draw. Su Qingliu was even more worried when he saw this. But deep down he had made up his mind to keep you here. At worst, he will teach you how to draw in person. Su Qingliu is still thinking, I will see you every day in the painting studio from now on. The brush is becoming more and more pure in your hands. Looks like a painter already. But the content on the paper, it's really horrible. Others don't know what you are drawing. It's like scribbling. What is he drawing? I have no idea what he is drawing. Nah, I can't see it either. He seems to be drawing a random picture. I really can't draw. What kind of rubbish is this painting? When I heard the discussions of people around him, I was secretly happy. This idiot can't draw. It seems that Zhang Cheng can be driven out easily. As long as Zhang Cheng is driven out, he will have another chance to pursue Su Qingliu. This time, even Lin Beiwei couldn't stand it anymore. What is this painting by Zhang Cheng from Qingliu? I can't see it at all. It's not abstract art. Maybe, but the painting is not finished yet, so no one knows the result. Su Qingliu can only comfort himself, but I am becoming more and more desperate. Soon you put down your brush. Then put the paint tray aside. He clapped his hands and said the painting was done. As soon as the words fell, Lin Wenwei was the first to laugh out loud. Is this the picture you drew? What the hell with your level? Why are you still staying in our studio? Are you sorry? I advise you to go away. Other members didn't expect your drawings are so rubbish. Staying with this kind of garbage staff, they would also feel insulted that I can draw pictures. Although due to the president Su Qingliu's face not spoken, but the expressions on his face basically mean this. Seeing this, your mouth corners slightly changed, a face full of confidence. Yes, I almost forgot one thing. Turned the drawing board upside down. When everyone was still confused if it's reversed, suddenly a vivid picture is presented. I saw a chubby boy in the picture. Very cute little girl, crouching on the ground, carefully holding a wounded bird. This little girl's painting is very lifelike. The distressed expression and demeanor are very vivid. The key is that the details are also painted very well. After everyone saw the inverted drawing board, Du Kiki was shocked by your amazing painting skills. At the same time, I was shocked by the content of the painting. Lin Beiwei looked dumbfounded. He was so stunned that his legs were still. I didn't expect Zhang Cheng's painting skills to be so good. I can draw so perfectly even if I draw upside down. This detail handling, this light and shadow treatment is so perfect. This painting skill is better than that of the art teacher. Lin Beiwei secretly chose food. When I look at you, my eyes change. Su Qingliu was also stunned at this moment. Not only was I shocked by your unparalleled painting skills, I was also shocked by what you drew. The little girl in the painting is him when he was 11 years old, a little chubby, but very cute. The injured little sparrow, he found it in your yard. Then he held him up sadly. I want to heal him. He never expected you actually remember this scene. Not only have I remembered it for 10 years, today I drew this scene perfectly. It can be seen that this little fat girl, how important is it in your heart? When I think of this, Su Qingliu feels that he loves Zhang Cheng even more. I wish I could pounce on him right now. Kiss him from head to toe. Love this stinky brother. Well, the biggest impact on the scene, maybe it's Lin Wenwei. How is it possible? This kid obviously can't draw. Why can you draw such a perfect picture? Otherwise who would? We were so anxious to invite him to join our club. Su Qingliu doesn't even blush when she lies, putting gold on your face. You looked speechless. Only you know that Su Qingliu is lying, but you don't think there's any need to expose him. So that's really the case. Yesterday, I thought you liked my junior. That's why he was specially recruited into the painting design department. Now it seems that you don't mean this. A cute female employee suddenly said, how could I possibly like Zhang Cheng? I just think he is a master painter. That's why we were so eager to recruit him. Don't misunderstand me. Su Qingliu explained with a guilty conscience. Lin Beiwei secretly breathed a sigh of relief when she heard this. Qingliu, yesterday, I really thought you fell in love with Zhang Cheng. If it's not, that's best. How could you be too concerned? Su Qingliu continued to explain guiltily, but his eyes are always on you. Since you don't like Zhang Cheng, that's great. That cute female member turned up her face, mystery turning around with a red face. He said, Junior Jiang Cheng, can I add you on WeChat? I have a lot of questions about painting that I would like to ask you. As soon as you said this, other female members also spoke out. I also want to add Jiang Cheng. Let us add WeChat too. Are you single, buddy? Let us add WeChat too. Su Qingliu was once again the staff squeezed out of the crowd. It's you now very popular with these female members. Su Qingliu was jealous again. I even started to regret recruiting you into the painting club. Fortunately, rejected them all. Sorry everyone, I can't add people on WeChat for the time being. I'll add you guys next time. Su Qingliu breathed a sigh of relief when he saw this. The stinky brother did not disappoint him. After the painting activity, everyone went back one after another. You called Su Qingliu's sister Su. Can I ask you something? You want to ask him about the market for paintings. Oughta hurry up, use up the 10 times rebate buff for this painting, otherwise, it will be gone when the 3 days are up. What's up, fellow student? Su Qingliu is worried that he won't have a chance to talk to you. I never thought you would come over and chat with me. I would like to ask you about the market situation of paintings. I don't know if you know this. You asked subconsciously. Understand, of course I understand. Do you want to buy or sell paintings? Su Qingliu nodded his head like pounding garlic. I'm afraid you won't talk to him anymore. Still drawing it upside down. Lin Wenwei's body is bright and strong. I totally cannot accept this result. This painting technique and style already surpassed the art department teacher, including Lin Wenwei. Seeing that everyone was shocked by the paintings I drew until you are very satisfied. Xuanjai turned and looked at senior Lin Wenwen. Ow, what do you think of this? Can I stay? Su Qingliu saw you draw such a perfect painting, surprised and delighted. What did Xuanji remember? He said to Lin Wenwei quite proudly. Senior Lin, now the charter can always stay here. Lin Wenwei was extremely angry when he saw this. Then he said angrily, he can stay, but I'm not feeling well today. I can't teach you how to draw it anymore. I'm leaving first. After saying this, Lin Wenwei packed up his things and left with a calm look on his face. Those members who painted, the focus has already been on you. How can I care about Lin Wenwei? Lin Wenwei had no one to keep him. I'm even more angry. He slammed the door and disappeared. The members of the painting club surrounded you. Everyone started asking questions. Junior, when did you start learning to paint? I can draw so well even if I draw upside down. Yeah, can you teach me how to draw backwards? Jiang Cheng Jr., let's go out for dinner together later in the evening. Teach me how to draw. Most of the people in the painting are girls, so you are surrounded by so many girls. All of a sudden, a bit embarrassed, Su Qingliu saw you surrounded by a group of girls pouting and looking jealous. Xuanji was born and said to everyone, stop asking questions. The junior student spent more than an hour drawing. I'm already tired, don't bother him. Su Qingliu said as he pulled you to his side. This is his husband. He doesn't want other girls to get so close to him. Everyone then turned their attention to Su Qingliu. Lin Beiwei also looked over. Xuanjai seemed to remember something about his birth and said, King Luo, or do you have vision? I recruited Jiang Cheng into the painting club. You knew it from the beginning. He's really good at drawing, right? As soon as these words came out, the other members also showed a look of surprise. President, you are still awesome. Such a discerning, I recruited such a talented junior. Not only is he handsome, painting is so good. The staff all praised. Su Qingliu was slightly embarrassed. He didn't expect things to turn out like this. But he was happy to admit it. Of course, in fact, I already knew that my junior was very good at drawing. When you two are talking, almost all the people in the painting have left. In Beiwei originally wanted to wait for Su Qingliu to leave together, but he rejected. By why you go first? My junior has something to ask me as the president. I have the obligation to help him answer the question. Su Qingliu pretended to be very righteous. I don't feel embarrassed at all when I tell lies. Okay, I'll go back first. In Beiwei left without thinking too much. Soon, you and Su Qingliu were the only ones left in the painting. A man and a woman alone in a room. Isn't this what Su Qingliu wants? Su Qingliu even ran over and closed the door on purpose, that way others won't know what happened in the painting. At junior, now they are all gone. You can say Su Qingliu looks at you with tenderness in his eyes. I want to ask, how much is the painting I just drew worth? You are saying he took out the painting he had just drawn. Didn't Su Qingliu act cute this time? Instead, he looked at the painting again very seriously. I have to say that the quality of this painting is very high. Su Qingliu used his professional vision, continued to explain. Apart from the techniques of stealing paintings, details in the painting, the processing of light and shadow has been done to perfection. If you sell it in a painting shop, worth at least 100,000. If it is put in the auction house, maybe the price will be a bit higher, but the maximum will not exceed 300,000. You frowned slightly when you heard this, because this is too far from the estimated price. After all, you are now a master painter. Is this the price of a master painting? Is it worth this much money? You frowned and said, you have no reputation in the painting world. A new identity can sell at such a high price. It's already very rare. Su Qingliu vinegar. After thinking about it, he continued, you can understand what Su Qingliu said. Can this painting be sold for a high price? It does have a lot to do with the author of the work. It seems so. I also need to improve my reputation in the painting world. You are a little distressed, but it's not bad to sell it for hundreds of thousands, at least 10 times rebate. It can reach about 1 or 2 million, not bad. There are only 3 days to turn it into a 10-fold rebate. I have to hurry up and draw some more pictures, so as to cash them all out. Think of this. You turned to Su Qingliu and said, Senior Sister Su, can I draw with your tools? No problem. Su Qingliu readily gave up his seat to you. Then he said curiously, it's so late now. Are you still going to paint? Well, I need to draw a few more so that I can paint heroic paintings. You can't wait to say. Sitting in Su Qingliu's position, you're going to sell paintings? Su Qingliu said with some surprise. You nodded. Su Qingliu's eyes lit up when he heard this. Xuanjai said weakly to Jiang Cheng, since you want to sell paintings, can we move the painting of the little girl? Sell it to me. Su Qingliu really likes that painting. Not only are you good at drawing, because of the little girl inside it was him when he was a child that was a wonderful memory. I didn't want to sell that painting, so you decisively rejected it. Why don't you want to sell? Didn't you just say you wanted to sell paintings? Selling to me is the same. I'll buy your painting for 200,000. Su Kinglio said proudly. That person in the painting is the most important person to me. Asked seriously Su Kinglio, when I heard you say he was the most important person to him, I was so moved that I almost cried. It turns out that Jiang Chen is just like me. They both regard each other as the most important person in their lives. But the next second your words brought him back to reality. So you have to pay more. Su Kinglio heard you say you want to add money. I was stunned for a while at first. Soon I came back to God. No problem. I'll add another 200,000 yuan to buy your painting, a total of 400,000. Do you think this is okay? Su Kinglio said happily. You glanced at Su Kinglio and nodded. You have good vision. If you keep this painting as a collection, it will probably appreciate in value in the future. You've made a lot of money. I think so too. I believe you will become a great painter in the future, Su Kinglio said with some admiration. You put your words aside. Then he handed it to Su Kinglio and put it away. This is the most important person to me. I'll keep it. Please give me a card number. I'll give you money now. When Su Kinglio spoke, keep the painting carefully. This is a picture drawn by my stinky brother. Or about his paintings. How can I not save it? Soon your phone, I received a text message saying that 400,000 yuan had been deposited into my account. Almost at the same time, the system's voice also came over. Ding, congratulations to the host for selling 400,000 paintings. Rebate 4 million. Thank you. Suzuki, I have received the money. You thanked him, and then said, oh, you have a date tomorrow. You free? I want you to take me to the studio to sell paintings. I don't understand this situation. Of course I have time. Tomorrow I will take you to the largest studio in Tianhai City. I know a couple of the heads of one of the painting houses. I'll help you hang the painting then. Su Kinglio said with a happy face. He can't wait to be with you every day. How could I refuse your request? Thank you, senior sister Su. I'll treat you to dinner then. You said gratefully. After saying this, you planned to seize the time to draw a few more pictures. Su Kinglio looked at your handsome profile. After hesitating for a while, Zihu asked his junior brother weakly, can I ask the little girl in this painting? You said he was the most important person to you. So who is he to you? Here you subconsciously put down your brush. He said to Su Kinglio with a serious face, he is the one I will marry in the future. The next day is Saturday. You changed early. Today is the last day to get 10 times the rebate on paintings. You must take advantage of today. Sell the 3 paintings I drew in the painting studio last night. This will earn you 10 times the rebate. This is a message from Su Kinglio. It's time to wake up, little brother. We're going to the studio today. Didn't expect Su Kinglio remembers his own things so well. Then I replied that I was already awake. I'll bring you whatever you want. Eat. After all, I need Su Kinglio's help now. So you still think you should be nicer to him? This way he will be more proactive when helping you. I want to eat it. Pancakes and soy milk. Soy milk should be salty. Also add onions. Soon Su Kinglio replied, this is the breakfast Su Kinglio has loved since childhood. The reason why he said it in such detail, I also want to hint at you, but you didn't think too much. But after leaving the dormitory, you are not allowed to go outside the school. Soon Su Kinglio, dressed in black silk royal sister style, walking towards you. You stare blankly. This charm is too much. She is simply a beauty. Fortunately, today is Saturday. It's early. Many people are still sleeping at this time. Otherwise, this school gate Su Kinglio's appearance will cause congestion. What are you looking at, little brother? Su Kinglio was stunned when he saw you. I felt a little satisfied and secretly happy, and didn't see anything. Suzuki, this is your breakfasted pancake and salty soy milk. You quickly came back to God. He handed the breakfast in his hand to Su Kinglio. I already have a fiancée in my heart. So no matter how beautiful Su Kinglio is, it's useless to you. Thanks. Su Kinglio took the breakfast and glanced at I see you don't look at him anymore. Somewhat unhappy. He is dressed so beautifully. This stinky brother actually only looked at him. It's a piece of wood. After you and Su Kinglio got in the car, so they asked the driver not to drive to Tianhai City, a largest fossil. You intentionally kept a distance from Su Kinglio, but Su Zhao would deliberately approach you. The faint scent of perfume hits your nose. It smells good and intoxicating. Plus Su Kinglio's perfect face and figure. Any man would be moved. Then the driver couldn't help but look in the rearview mirror from time to time. He glanced at Su Kinglio, who was sitting in the back row. Su Kinglio is really amazing today. Everyone wants to see more. But you who are sitting next to Su Kinglio seems indifferent. Your gaze. I have been stuck on the 3 paintings I drew last night. Inking about it with all my heart how to sell these 3 paintings at a high price. Seeing this, Su Kinglio was a little angry. It's a piece of wood. Such a big beauty is sitting next to him. Just look at the paintings. I don't know. Look at me. At this moment, a little kid suddenly jumped out from the road ahead. The driver was shocked to avoid children a sharp turn, because the car turned too quickly. Su Kinglio sitting in the back row, no reaction at all. Plus he's weak. Nor should it hit you who was sitting next to me. The warm and soft feeling instantly spread throughout the body. Changed to another man. I'm afraid I can't hold it anymore. But you have no distractions, assisted Su Kinglio immediately and concerned about Suzuki. Are you okay? It's okay. It's just that I fell down just now. My wrist is a little sprained. Su Kinglio lay in your arms and didn't want to get up. The warm embrace made him feel lost. My brother's embrace is so warm. Think of this. Su Kinglio's pretty face was slightly. Let me rub it for you. Said subconsciously, if it were any other man, Su Kinglio will definitely refuse, but you said this, and he couldn't bear to refuse. Su Kinglio nodded with a blush on her face. And you get up for me first. Su Kinglio, and realized I'm still lying on you. You grabbed Su Kinglio's white and tender wrist. Then I gently rubbed him. You rubbed my wrist. Su Kinglio felt numb all over. There is a strange feeling that can make people intoxicated. Su Kinglio couldn't help but blush. Zhe looked at your handsome sidelong glance, and those serious eyes at this moment, he was completely defeated. My little brother looks so handsome when he is serious. Su Jinliu couldn't help but feel a little crazy, and I can't help myself if the people of Tianhai University see this cold goddess. I'm crazy about you. That's definitely going to drive me crazy. The driver looked in the rearview mirror, seeing all of this. I couldn't help but say, beautiful woman, your boyfriend is so nice to you. As soon as this was said, Su Qingliu's pretty face instantly turned red. I feel ashamed and happy, but you explained aloud. Master, in fact, we are not your words, and I haven't finished explaining them yet. The car arrived at the destination. We should get off the bus. We're a little helpless. I can only take out my phone and start paying. Su Qingliu saw this, the corners of the lips slightly raised, but he was secretly fascinated by the feeling just now. I really want to lie in my stinky brother's arms, let him rub it for a lifetime, but he's not in a hurry. A wedding date will be at the end of the year soon. Then I can be together with my stinky brother. Su Jinliu led you all the way to the art museum, although it's only 9 o'clock, but there are already a lot of people gathered here. This surprised him a little. It's only 9 o'clock and there are so many people in this art museum. Su Qingliu was slightly wrong. What did Liu make Xuanji think of? There won't be a master plan today. Come here to exchange animation. Zhang Cheng. Let's go in and take a look. After entering the art museum, you find that this art museum is not only large, but also very professional. The surrounding walls, it is filled with various paintings from home and abroad. There are also many master-level calligraphy and paintings. Every painting looks very exquisite. In addition to these, there is a large round stage in the center of the hall. At this time, there are 2 master planners standing on it. On-site painting, you don't know these 2 great painters, but there are many art lovers around. From their eager eyes, you can guess these 2 painters should be quite famous. Su Qingliu saw these 2 painters. There is also some excitement in the eyes. He is actually a great painter from Tianhai City. Teacher Qin Yuan and Teacher Zhu Kun. These 2 are Tianhai, the famous painter in the city. Are these 2 painters famous? Saw Su Qingliu's excitement. I couldn't help but ask out loud. Of course, these 2 are both top painters in Tianhai City. Just look at the whole country. That's a great artist who can be ranked in the top 30. Su Qingliu excitedly introduced again. Is that so? Your eyes turned to the 2 painters on the stage. I secretly thought that if I could beat them in painting, wouldn't it be possible to increase my fame? This was interrupted by a familiar voice. You and Su Qingliu, are you coming to this art gallery to see the painting competition today? Hear this sound. You and Su Qingliu both subconsciously turned to look over. Only then did I realize that the person who was speaking was Lin Wenwei. Senior Lin, you are here too. Su Qingliu greeted politely. Xuanjai turned his gaze right to the stage. Lin Wenwei got used to Su Qingliu's indifference. He doesn't care, but today Su Qingliu's outfit, there was a flash of fire in his eyes. Lin Wenwei couldn't bear to take his eyes off Qingliu. You're so beautiful today. The master of love on the stage is my mentor. I heard you like painting. Why don't we wait until Huidu finishes painting? I'll introduce you to. There is my introduction. The master will definitely accept you as his apprentice. Su Qingliu heard this, suddenly remembered Lin Wenwei's master is really a master of love. If I could become Qin Yuan's teacher, his reputation will surely improve rapidly. Really. Su Qingliu was obviously a little moved. Of course, it's true. Lin Wenwei was attracted by Su Qingliu. I felt excited. As long as Su Qingliu is accepted by the master, then the relationship between him and Su Qingliu is that of senior and junior brothers and sisters. The relationship is not further developed. He will have more opportunities to contact Su Zhaohua, and Su Qingliu will definitely be grateful to him at that time. Isn't the opportunity? Have to say Lin Wenwei's calculations are very good here. You couldn't help but ask out loud, is your master of love, very powerful? Of course, my master's relationship, he is one of the best painters in Tianhai painting world. Then if you look at the whole country, it can be ranked in the top 20. When Lin Wenwen said this, a hint of pride on his face as if to prove his words. 2 masters of animation on stage. The winner was soon decided. The winner is Lin Wenwei's master. Lin Wenwei heard the referee announce his master's love won this animation competition. His head was raised high. See, even Master Zhu Kun is no match for my master. Lin Wenwei's eyes were filled with pride and satisfaction. Yuanji turned to Su Qingliu again and said, Qingliu, do you want me to introduce you to the master? As long as I export, he will definitely take you in as his apprentice at that time. No matter, your painting still in the painting world will grow significantly. Su Qingliu was a little moved. He has loved painting since he was a child. It's just that his father doesn't let him learn, so when he got to college, he joined the painting club, drawing as a hobby. Just when he was hesitating whether to agree, suddenly he said, so your master is really that powerful? That's a perfect match for me. As soon as this was said, Lin Wenwei and Su Qingliu were shocked instantly. Zhang Cheng, you are quite arrogant. You actually want to challenge my master? Do you think you have the qualifications? Isn't it possible? If I can beat you, then I can also beat your master. You smiled faintly. Silently slapped Lin Wenwei in the face. After all, the painting I drew yesterday, but he is much stronger than Lin Wenwei, otherwise he wouldn't be so angry. When Lin Wenwei heard this, he was prayed for again. But there is nothing to say. The picture you drew yesterday, whether it is painting skills or details, they are stronger than him. My master's painting skills are much better than mine. Even if there are 10 of you, you won't be his opponent. If you can beat my master, I kneel down and tell your father to stop. I don't want a son like you. Let's be more realistic. If I beat your master, just give me 100,000. You said lightly. Lin Wenwei didn't expect you to gamble with him. Then he will naturally not be polite. No problem. If you win, I'll give you 100,000 yuan. But if you lose, just get out of the painting club. Lin Wenwei is not short of money. His family owns a company. Terrence have plenty of money, and his words can also be sold for a lot of money, so this 100,000 yuan is nothing to him. He just wants you, the guy who loves your eyes. Get away from Su Qingliu. No problem. It's a happy decision. The corners of your mouth slightly raised. Then he turned to Su Qingliu and said, Senior Sister Su, you testify for us. In addition, if I win the Master of Love, my reputation in the painting world and the tide also rise. The reason why you want to challenge the Master of Love purpose naturally, I want to improve my reputation in the painting world. That way you can sell your words at a high price. Su Qingliu came back to his senses and nodded. At the same time, I secretly admire your courage to challenge the courage of the Love Master. At the same time, the Master of Love just won an animation triumph. I'm in a good mood. You slowly walked onto the stage. Then he introduced himself modestly. My name is Zheng Cheng, Tianhai University Department of Finance Day freshman. I want to learn from Master Qingyuan. Please give me more advice. Master of Love, everyone sees you as a careless freshman. All slightly shocked, even Jai started to discuss quietly. Some people praise your courage. Some people also say that you are born young and fearless, but most people are looking forward to your painting skills. Lin Wenwei saw this. The corners of his mouth curled coldly and humiliated himself. How could he challenge my master? It's obvious that Lin Wenwei has great confidence in his master. Although Su Jinruo also thinks you win, the probability of a Love Master is very small, but I still encourage Zhang Cheng loudly. And speaking and waved to you on the stage. Master of Love, I looked you up and down. Xuan Jai smiled and said, You are very courageous young man. How many years have you studied painting? I just started painting yesterday. For example, the crowd in the audience started to discuss. Suddenly everyone thought you were here to cause trouble. I just started painting, and I want to challenge the Master of Love. If he's not here to cause trouble, what is he here for? Lin Wenwei was also surprised when he saw this. He never expected you've only been painting for one day. But thinking of the upside-down picture yesterday, I immediately thought you were talking nonsense. I'm showing off in front of my master. Wait, and see how you get taught a lesson. Su Qingliu didn't expect you would say that you have only been painting for one day. But no matter what, he supports you unconditionally. Come on, Zhang Cheng. Su Qingliu encouraged loudly again. I'm your crazy fan. He supports you no matter what you do. The love on stage is also a bit fierce. He originally admired your courage. Now I don't know how to answer the call. There's still some embarrassment on my face. Are you sure you're not here to cause trouble? Seeing people's reactions, you realize you're telling the truth. To others, it is nonsense. Xuanjai immediately changed his words and said that he had been painting for a short time. Today I want to ask the Master of Love for advice. Master of Love heard this. The attitude is a little better. Xuanjai said, in that case, let's get started. Soon the host walked onto the stage again with the microphone in hand. Then he said that today's painting is based on the theme of lotus. Time is one. The two of you can freely play the content. As soon as the words fell, the Master of Love sat back down. The painting location. Then I picked up the brush and prepared to start painting. You dare not neglect. After picking up the paintbrush, I began to mix the paint carefully. I want to win the Master of Love this time. I have to use all my painting skills. As long as you win the Love Master, then your reputation in the painting world will rise overnight. And your paintings will be sold at a high price. Su Xinliu, I looked at you on the stage nervously. My palms are sweaty regardless of whether you can win or not. He stands by you unconditionally. Lin Wenwei is waiting to see your joke. He thinks this is small. No matter what, there is no way he can beat his master. Even if you come to this painting, you can't win. Everyone is looking forward to you, the newcomer. What kind of lotus can you draw? But more than 10 minutes have passed. You're still mixing paint there. There is still a stroke on the drawing paper. This made them secretly anxious and puzzled. It's been more than 10 minutes. This guy is still mixing paint. Can he draw? Hey, this guy is really brave. Nothing dare to challenge the Master of Love. Everyone's talking at the same time. I think you are a newbie. Even mixing paint takes so long. Lin Wenwei just laughed and said nothing, just waiting to see your joke. Fortunately, half and later you finally mixed the paint. The plane grabbed the paintbrush and finally started painting. The one you are compared to is the Master of Love. He's almost done drawing. Everyone started discussing quietly again. You really ignored them. But I'm painting seriously. After mixing the paint, you paint very quickly this time. You didn't draw it backwards but right side up. At 50 minutes the Master of Love finally put his paintings. The lotus painting is finished. You haven't finished painting yet. Everyone shook their heads and sighed. I think you are hopeless. But they can understand. After all, I'm a novice. It is natural that I draw slowly. Fortunately, in the last 10 minutes you drew the complete lotus picture. Time is up. Host holding the microphone once again at the center of the stage. The painting time has come for both of you. As the host's voice fell, everyone is looking forward to it. I want to see what your paintings and flowers look like. Soon the paintings of the Master of Love were transferred by him. Suddenly the content on the drawing board is displayed in front of everyone. A master is worthy of being a master. He painted the Westlake lotus very vividly. The description of various details is also very accurate. The lotus leaves are endless and green. The lotus flowers are particularly red in the sunlight. Words from the Master of Love perfectly illustrates the picture of this ancient poem. The painting is so beautiful. Everyone nodded to the words of the Love Master. Praise. Lin Wenwei was also very satisfied when he saw this. How about the lotus flowers painted by my master in Qingliu? As long as you worship him as your teacher, you can draw lotus flowers like this in the future. After Su Qingliu saw the lotus painted by the Love Master, I was also amazed by it. How can this painting be called a painting? It's poetic and picturesque. However, when I admire the paintings of Master Qingyuan, Su Qingliu is also worried about you. To be more precise, Yinying is looking forward to what you draw. The Master of Love is worthy of our Tianhai city, one of the best masters in the painting world. The lotus in the painting perfectly depicts the artistic conception of the ancient poem. That's really awesome. After the host praised a few words on the stage, I turned to look at you again. So next let's take a look at Mr. Zhang's paintings. As the host moves, the audience watching below the stage also look towards Mr. Zhang. Please turn your drawing board around. Host said, and you nodded. Then he turned the drawing board towards the audience. At the same time, I did not forget to introduce this painting of mine. Lotus picture. After education, after turning the drawing board, everyone craned their necks to see only the content of the painting. Westlake lotus with the master of love flowers. A big difference. The painting is of the Jiangnan River. There is no lotus that blocks out the sun, or is there a lotus lake that dyes half the sky? Only the peaceful and tranquil lotus flowers in Jiangnan. There are dragonflies resting on the riverbed where the buds are about to bloom. Such a peaceful and tranquil lotus painting let everyone see a surprise. But then I thought of something. Zhang Cheng called this painting Lotus After the Rain. But there is not a single drop of rain in the painting, not even a drop of rain remain on the lotus leaves. Could it be that he hasn't finished the painting yet? I forgot to draw the raindrops. As soon as these words came out, everyone seems to agree with this statement. Theory is originally amazed at your painting skills. He is comparable to his master. But when he heard what everyone said, smiled again. Coco's painting skills are really not up to par. You are still too young. A master will definitely win this painting contest. Su Qingguo sighed inwardly when she saw this. The effect of raindrops and the lotus flowers in the river, it really affects the beauty of the painting. Well, everyone has seen your paintings. This Mr. Zheng's painting, although the details and artistic conception are well drawn. Unfortunately, the painting is still a bit immature. The lotus flowers are all in the river, and the rain has no effect. It's a pity. The host paused. And I announced until now. I announced this time. Master Qingyuan was in charge of the painting competition. You were born to interrupt him. Wait. The true face of my painting has not yet been revealed. Are you rushing to conclusion? The corners of his mouth slightly raised. His true face. You've put all your words on it. What does it mean that the true face has not yet been revealed? Not only the host was puzzled, the crowd watching was also puzzled. This charter is not about not wanting to admit defeat. You said that on purpose. I really can't afford to lose. If you lose, you lose. It's not shameful to lose to fate. You didn't at all care about what they say. Instead, he turned to the host and said confidently, bring me a bottle of water. Water, okay. I'll get it for you. Although the host was puzzled, but still from the staff, I came over with a bottle of mineral water in my hand. Then handed it to you. After you take the mineral water, unscrew the lid and pour it directly on the painting. The content of the painting suddenly changed dramatically. Those budding rivers, it actually bloom at a speed visible to the naked eye. The lotus leaves also reveal raindrops after the rain, a true picture of lotus after rain. This was shown everyone. Everyone was stunned when they saw this. Even the master of love noticed this. I was also stunned. He has lived for so many years. This is the first time I've seen someone draw like this. It's really amazing. Lin Wenwei was once again impressed by your amazing painting skills. I was stunned. How is this possible? How did this guy do it? How can there be such painting skills? Linmin was in disbelief. The face is as ugly as it can be. This guy is so awesome. Use paint to change color when it meets water. Simulate the flowering process. This painting technique, even the best painters in China may not be able to draw it. That's really awesome. The master of love is deeply impressed. My stinky brother is awesome. His painting skills are so amazing. When did he learn to paint? He's so handsome. Su Qingliu was very excited. When I look at you on the stage, eyes full of admiration. Host on stage, I have already been touched by your miracle. The painting was caught. I even forgot to speak. We're very satisfied with the reaction of the crowd. Xuan Jai raised his mouth slightly to the host. The host, can you announce the winner now? Hear your words. The host finally reacted. It is obvious that this fight ended. The result is that you win. Without waiting for the host to announce the result, the master of love took the initiative to walk to the center of the stage, said, I lost. It turns out that the experts are among the common people. Brother Cheng's trick blossoms when it comes to water. This is definitely the most amazing topic I have ever seen. I lost with all my heart. The Yangtze River's waves behind push forward the waves ahead. There is hope for our world of mooring. This flower blooms. The whole audience was shocked. One of the best painters in Tianhai City. I actually lost to a rookie. This immediately caused a heated discussion among the people around. Everyone is admiring your amazing talent. I lament that you have a bright future among them. Lin Wenwei was the most unacceptable. His most admired master is willing. He actually lost to his love rival Cheng. This taught him how to endure. The boy's painting skills are so good. Lin Wenwei's eyes were filled with reluctance. He wanted to see you make a fool of yourself. Now it's good, but I witnessed your highlight moment of fame. Su Qingliu is the happiest here. Xuan Jai seemed to remember something. Turning to Lin Wenwei, he said, Senior Lin, you just asked me if I wanted to take your master as my teacher. Really? Qingliu, have you figured it out and decided to take my master as your teacher? Don't worry, I'm here. He will definitely agree to take you as his apprentice. Lin Wenwei was delighted when he heard this. Could it be that Su Qingliu has figured it out? If that's the case, he feels more comfortable. Because he has a chance. The relationship with Su Qingliu has taken a step further. Where did you think? Su Qingliu's next words, it made him feel even colder. Thank you for your kindness. Mr. Lin, the master is too weak. I want to learn painting from Zhang Cheng. Su Qingliu smiled faintly and said this sentence deeply hurt Lin Wenwei. He originally wanted to get closer to Su Qingliu, never expected it actually made your relationship with Su Qingliu even closer. This made Lin Wenwei's face look even uglier. I'm so angry, I want to curse at this moment. You are standing in the dance, seeing everyone on stage praising me. Nodded secretly, then he said loudly, I want to auction this painting of lotus flowers in the rain on the spot. If you like, you can bid freely. Starting price, 100,000.